we've actually done this deck before, and it did quite well, but now the bestie is saying they're struggling with, let's get rid of this. They're struggling with red decks, so see what they have. Update it a little bit. Alright, well let's play a game with it first, I guess. I think the bestie's in the chat. I hope the bestie's in the chat. I think they are. They were the entire time, so... Red decks and poison, you just can't outvalue them. Let's see how it goes first. To be honest, like, it could just be that you need to change some sideboard cards around. I think your main board's always going to be rough against them. Where's the option? I don't know. God, what are these hands? Weird as fuck. Yeah, we'll see. I think it's mostly going to be changing the sideboard a little bit. Ah, we got a red deck. Nice. We can test it out immediately. You can also just, in general, like, just go higher on Shellies and shit. There's ways to, like, beat them, those decks. They're vulnerable on, like, certain things. Especially poison. Brotherhood's End should already do, like, a lot of work. I think it's more just, like, gonna come down to, like, sideboarding. Yeah, I'll play my Undying Malice. I got nothing better to do. We'll make sure that we find a land for Shelly. Corpse Explosion. I'll have a look. Sure, we'll figure out something. Imagine digging for a land and hitting nothing. Oh well. I don't even know what Corpse Explosion is. What is that card? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I think I could die if I hold up the Undying Malice here, so I'm just gonna hope for the best. Kumano with the rescam. I mean, the thing is, like, you just... I don't know how you've been sideboarding, but you completely just drop the rescam side in against mono red. Like, you just don't have time for that. Like, I'm boarding it all out and hoping that we have some other stuff going for us. Yeah, Malice is nothing, no. We were trying to get George scammed for more health? Nah, I would not do that. Mono red's way too efficient for that. See if Shelly can, Shelly in a dream. Oh, fuck. Here comes the storm. Oh, ulting fast. Bestie. What a rank. Let's get what rank, though. I'm not buying that shit. Like, Hold on. Low plat. Okay, well, that's that on that. No shade though. No shade, all love, but like, you know. I kind of have to play around Lightning Strike here. Alright, sweet. Like, no shade, bestie, but like, what the fuck? Hoth ulting? In my environment, they fucking play Invoke Justice, or like Invoke Despair on fucking turn 4, like... Oh, okay, this is Corpse Explosion here, right. Yeah, to me, I would always advise against conditional board wipes, because you don't want to be in a position where you need a board wipe, you draw a board wipe, and your board wipe doesn't work because you don't meet the requirements. Like, it's not worth it. You know, like, you're better off just having, like, Brotherhood's Ends. Like, that card is way too powerful already. Like, you don't need something like this, but I guess we'll make it work. Anyway, first off, we're getting rid of the scam cards here. In general, like, we kind of give up on our, like, the scam strat because it's just not gonna work. Like, it's just not gonna work. We're better off just, like, normally getting them. I don't mind some duresses, if anything. I mean, we could bring in the Corpse Explosions, but, you know. Yeah, this is, like, how I would sideboard, at least. Explosion versus Grixis Atraxa? Nah, I would always advise against conditional board wipes. Like, no. I don't want to have a specific card in the graveyard in order for my board wipe to work. Like, Mono Red just beats you at that point. I don't hate this, but I don't love it. I don't think it's good enough against their, like, God Curve, so we'll have to mull. That's better. Do a little greed and keep the Gix command. I guess we can keep 2 Atraxas. Tell me how we can keep 2 Atraxas, because it's not gonna work. Mono Red's gonna be too fast. Like, it's not as if we're just, like, your average control deck ramping up into Atraxa, right? Like, we don't have a whole lot of early defenses necessarily. And we rely on, like, it's not just hard casting Atraxa, it's, like, reanimating her. So we have to discard her and then find, like, a way to reanimate. So that's, like, 3 steps that we have to complete before we get an animated Atraxa, and your average mono red deck will just destroy us before that happens, so... You're just better off, like, dropping all the gimmicky stuff and just playing, like, Jund. The rest is a bad draw. Dead Atraxa is also a bad draw. Like, at least the rest could maybe steal a Lightning Strike, you know, or give you an extra, let your shoulder live for a turn longer. Like, what if, like... It's not good. The rest for any, like, face damage is, like, a good trade in my opinion anyway. Always be a good trade. Yeah, it's just we put duress in because, like, nothing else is necessarily relevant and we have the space for it, so... Gix command's gonna pop off. What are you going after? George? Or Shelly? They're going after Shelly. It's like... So let's get that out of Lightning Strike range, and let's gain some fucking life, and then it's GG. Yeah. Like, if any of this hand was, like, interrupted by, like, Ashlizzlle Reanimator shit, we would have just lost our value. They're just not- they don't beat this. Like, they need a fucking Rebel Salvo or, like, anything of the sort. Okay. Made that look easy. We try. We can make some changes to this, though, now that Ashlizzlle dropped and, like, all B1. Can make it a little better. Because I can definitely... I mean, like, we still have the scam synergy, obviously. And we can put some more, like, Ashlizzlle synergy in here, despite already having planeswalkers, artifacts, all that shit. See what we can do. I'll look at the sideboard first. So Corpse Explosion, I would advise against that. It's just too conditional. Like, you're better off playing some Brotherhood's Ends. In the sideboard. Not sure about, like, old Rusting in the sideboard. I also feel like, in all fairness, you could probably go harder on, like, getting your Atraxas out. She's just fucking Atraxa, like... Well, Rescaminator is in there because of the Undying Malice synergy, so... Old Rusting in here, I don't think I like that. Like, if Poison and Mono Red are tough matchups, you can definitely give yourself a little extra there. Like, instead of Rustings, you could play... You could definitely play another Unleash the Inferno in the sideboard nowadays. Like, it works against other matchups, but it's also great against Poison. I would probably play... like an Edict or something as well. Okay. Just play another Edict. Like, Brotherhood Sense and extra Infernos and cut downs, like, you should be fine, especially with Terra Sunners and stuff, so... okay, so what changes to the main? We have enchantments, planeswalkers, artifacts. Like, I wouldn't hate it if this deck goes all out on Atraxa, though, but then you're not even, like, you're not really playing John that much, you're just playing Rectal's Atraxa Reanimator, so... I do still think that we keep the Goliath in for the Malice synergy and the Atraxa synergy. Like, it could be cute. Technically, our curve looks something like this, more so. Like, it's a bit off because of the George, but... I think the scam stuff is good, but I think you might even be better off if you're struggling against, like, aggro decks with just an extra Harvester. Like, it works great in the deck. So, let's go lower a little bit. See what this does. Also, we have to look at the land real quick. I don't know if there's cliffs in here. I don't know if there should be cliffs in here. No cliffs. Also place the Rookfall Villas with the Copper, I think. I would like that better. There's a lot of tap lands and shit, but we also don't want to have too many pain lands on us. Because that's also a way to die quicker to, like, aggro stuff, so let's use the fast lands. If we can. There's a rat standing by my fucking... See a rat in the corner of my eye. I think we just avoid hard casting in the first place. Like, the Goliath could definitely be dropped for an extra land. Easily. That's 25. And then now to pick it up to 26. I think it might just be a rebirth. Go for a forest. Alright, 26. Should be a bit better. I'll try it. Didn't Tiber Sacrifice went good? We got up from like 98% to like top 300. Then we lost the game and now we're doing a little deck doctor on this Jund Rescaminator stuff. Jund Rescaminator. And now we got poison. Wait, there's fucking Skull Dweller besties. Cut the cameras. Skull Dweller enjoyers. Oh no, they found Oleans, bestie, no. I want to give them something nice. I give them a heart. I'm sorry, bestie. Are they a bestie? I think they are. I mean, we're Skull Dweller enjoyers. They must be. They must be. This can only be one deck, like... Unless they're playing, like, Dimir or Proliferate stuff. Blessing Aversion, get your claw out of me! I'm dying! Ow! Bitch. And now she's biting me too. Girl! She's back in her fucking Jill era. Hey. She's eyeing it. Wait, they have a scam card up? I think they do. I won't play into it. It's either a cut down or a scam card. Honestly, I do have the spray bottle next to her, but she'll fucking jump. And you guys, like, gave a couple gifties so that she's here. So I won't grab it. But it's right next to me. I'm armed. Have a weapon. No. Cat. Ow. Like, see, I'm doing nothing there. Like, you see that shit? She's not innocent. Like, I'm doing nothing. Just jumped. Girl, no. Okay, so we have our own scam up as well, but I know they do too, so Let's see how they protect it. Just a Tommy of safekeeping, alright. Let's get our George buffed up. Go, George! Okay, there goes George. Thriving. Moisturized. In his lane. Flourishing. See if I can hit the World Priest. I do feel that they still have an Undying Malice. Yeah, I knew they had one. Now everyone's scamming everybody. It's turned into a fucking mess. Ah, shit. This is unfortunate. We could have had our tracks off. Fuck. Or Brotherhood's End wouldn't have been bad either. Okay, it's fine. Scams everywhere. I think they should be close to being out right now, so, We'll see. Pick your poison kind of vibe. Okay. I might just like it go wide. Thingy. It's the move, bestie. Oh? Shit. More protection? Nope, just an all-out. Land for the bestie. No? Fuck. Okay, we just gotta be careful here, like... We kind of can't play into their shit. It's not the issue. Queen Atraxa. There she is. Gig's command will be a slay. To be fair, a Harvester could still remove as well. It might be better than a George here. I mean, I could technically get both. I'll do both. Alright. It's looking good. Issue is we take 1 poison here, so they could find a way to kill me. If they attack with everything, that is, which they might. Depending on what their hand is. They could have a win here. I had been at 8 poison. In the eyes of a Venerated World Priest, that is not good. Scary. Works for me, bestie. One attack! Ah, shit. This is scary. If they have the poison removal spell, we're fucking dead. We lived, though. We lived. Alright, well, Kren, so far, I've beat Poison and I've beat Mono Red, so we're doing okay. I think your frustration came from playing a lot of Best of One. I can definitely, like, adjust the deck to Best of One for you if you want me to do that. Best of One is just a shit show in general, though, like... If, like, this is my #1 rule, and I always say it, I'll stick by it. If you struggle in Best of One, go play Best of 3. Your struggles will be gone, like... Making the swap from Best of 1 to Best of 3 will just do wonders in general, like... A whole new world will open up for you. Best of 1 is just gambling on coin flips and extra stat. Like, gambling on coin flips, gambling on, like, matchups, you know? You play Best of 1 and you surrender, like, the coin flip all of a sudden will matter much more, and, like, the matchup matters, like, a lot more as well, because all of a sudden you cannot just sideboard to protect yourself against bad matchups, so... Yeah, I mean, I can definitely make this, like, a Best of 1 version as well. Like, you'd be... Depending on what the Best of 1 meta is, which I think is fucking weird. Going from mono red and soldiers to, like, blue-white control and whatnot, you can... The thing is, the upside to this deck with the amount of discard, you can play, like, you can play a lot of Best of 1 specific cards without necessarily having to be punished for them. So, like, you could just do... You could put Brotherhood's End in the main, and you could put some cutdowns in the main, and if you end up playing against control, then you could just discard those cards. So you're not, like, fully, like, in the trenches or anything by, doing stuff like that, so... I don't know, I feel like Best of 1 just feels worse to a lot of people because, like, people complain, about Arena as best of 3 players that like, oh, the shuffler's screwing them over, or like, you know, like the matchmaker is struggling them over, and that's on best of 3. The tempo of your games is so much fucking higher in best of 1. Like, you technically play 3 best of 1s in the best of 3. Very obvious, I know, but like, imagine just best of 1 being the only thing that you can work with. You're just doing nothing. But like, even more and more and more like RNG throwing that upon yourself, and you will come across many more like, you know, like impossible chances and like a lot of bad RNG like being incorporated into all your games than you normally would. So I think that's why best of 1 RNG feels even shittier, because you just play many more games. Yeah, people complain in general, but like, you know, it's, you see a lot more like RNG abnormalities in best of 1 because you spend like triple the normal amount of Magic games. It's kind of silly. Yeah. When the Atraxa player gets Atraxad. Hmm. Yeah, I think Unleashed Inferno is fucking underrated too. Like, if like, I think this is the only reason why I would play Jund. Like, that's literally it. If I'm playing Jund, I'm doing it for Unleashed Inferno only. And then obviously you can give yourself access to some other green cards, but like, that's like the #1 reason. Oh my god, what kind of hand did this bestie keep? Holy shit. They're like top 300 and they keep a hand like that. That is the fucking prayer that things work out for you. I'm here to let them know that's not happening. I hope. Hope we can just have him bricked. Ah, shit, hurt migration. What's up, Rhett? Ooh. I need to draw. Nice. Well, depends. If they have depopulate, would be nice, but they need to find an untapped land for that. Like, good luck, bestie, with all your triumphs. Oh, fuck. Wait, this is kind of perfect. Unleashed Inferno. Oh, Lauren. You, Matt. Yeah, that was good. All right. I'll take it. Just putting my money on them not finding an untapped land. Looking good so far. Okay. We ate. That was good shit. That was good. Yeah, okay. A well-timed Unleash the Inferno. Very clutch.